Salutations, everybody. Today's somewhat of a special day. I haven't mentioned this on the channel before, but a couple months ago I retired from the FRS from track use because I had an exhaust smoke issue. Yesterday I changed the PCV valve for the SCI motors valve, so theoretically that should fix it. We're gonna have to keep our fingers crossed, but today we are at Harris Hill Raceway in San Marcos, Texas. I gotta make sure I don't miss my turn here, but I've never been to this track before. Several of my friends have memberships here, and I'm going as a guest, so that's pretty neat. We're gonna not take it 100%, but I do want to get a feel for the track, see how I like it, and we'll just go from there. So let's get to it. This place looks a lot nicer in person compared to all the GoPro videos I've seen. Alright, so like I said, I've never been on this track before, so I figured it'd be a smart idea to get a ride along first so I can get a feel for the track and everything. This is Victor. He's gonna be my tour guide for today, I guess you could say. He did a review of my FRS several months ago, so if you want to see a non-owner's review of my car, check his video out. I will link it in the description. So yeah, I haven't been in a ride along on any track besides driveway, like during the first class that they have.
This track is very hard to kind of get the driving line down, but once you do, it's pretty easy to master, I should say. So hard to learn, easy to master. There's two configurations. We're on the clockwise configuration, is what usually everyone knows. So yeah, here we go. So coming in out of pit lane, we're in 120 horsepower E36 right now, 318. So this one right here, we'll kind of talk about this turn a little bit because it's very forgiving. It lets you roll out pretty far. And you want to aim for the cones, of course. So aim for the cones. It's a little hot here. Yep.
I bounced my head on the ceiling.
Yeah, I did too. And coming up here, you want to be in the braking zone right down in here. Kind of overshoot that cone a little bit. Set up. It's either a double apex or late apex, depending on how you want to take it. God damn, these tires grip so
this
nicely.
hill, holy
crap. This guy here, you roll down that hill. That's a lot of fun right there.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-story drop. Coming out here wide, this is the straight. You go to the peak, and you go flat out through this little peak. We want to set up over here, and right inside here. Woo,
they knocked my visor down.
Yeah. Hopefully that has stabilization of some sort. Come out here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Another late apex, follow that cone. Boom. Exit outside wide here. Nice and easy here. This guy, depending, you can get let off and toss in or just tap brake, but with this car, we're just going to kind of stay inside. You want to ride this curve, aim for the south side right here. Boom. Keep in it. You want to stay pinned alongside this right here. Stay in there. Then down here, you want to kind of just let it straighten out a little bit, come down here. And this is kind of a late apex as well. Out and, oh yeah, we're gonna get there eventually, don't worry. This little guy's trucking. And you want to ride this one inside and start letting off the steering a little bit here. Just let it straighten out. Right here, you can tap and brake, but here we'll just kind of go inside because this car doesn't have a whole lot of power. This one right here, you want to set up right here. Enter a little bit earlier than you think. Clip this guy. And you want to fan out. Like fan out all the way over here. And whoop, do the pump again. Great. Taking it right now. Coming in. Diving. Real deep. Man, these tires want more and more and more.
Yeah,
so
what are these?
We're running RT660s right now on this car. And these tires are these tires are incredible. They're not even heated up yet. There's still a little bit of give, but the sidewall is not flexing a whole lot at all. They're extremely planted. I love these tires. I love this car because it's on BC Racing coilovers. So this car is also, I think, on some, I can't remember what brake pads, but that's all you need. I did a little boink boink. I did a video on this car, and I haven't driven it on track, but needless to say, this is an incredible chassis. I love the E36. Like, look at this guy. Just like pirouetting in there. It's incredible, planted, good. It needs more power. This chassis is built. I'll show you.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm hanging on for dear life with just my feet planted to the floorboard.
Me too, brother. And what?
You're gonna make me want that $3,000 membership now.
It's totally worth it for me. Woo! Now we're heated up.
Oh,
Whoa! How many G's are we pulling? All the G's. That's how many. God, this car is so much fun. Oh, slow car fast is incredible.
rip my back.
Yeah. He's up there. Poor Rowdy's just like flopping around in his poor meat sack.
I hate to be a pussy, but I think
we're three-wheeling. We're fucking three-wheeling right now. Now I'm gonna start cooling it down, but I don't want to stop driving this car, man.
Yeah, I can tell. You know what's weird about it? I like it because it's quiet.
It's super quiet.
Yeah. It's like, it's weird. It doesn't sound like you're going fast, but it definitely feels like it.
I'm going fully pinned in this car. With this motor, it's an economy-based motor back in the day. We're probably getting still like 24 miles per gallon in this thing. The tank on this thing, so I actually got to borrow this car for a couple weeks while my M2 was in the shop, and the tank itself is like maybe 12 gallons or so, and I filled it up. 2 weeks later, it was maybe down half, maybe, and I drove a lot in
That's
this car.
insane.
It's insane. And I drove the hell out of it too, like hard.
I just spent $45 on a full tank this morning.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama. Just kidding. Thanks, Clinton. Oh, that is.
This hill, I know for sure I'm gonna spin out so many times on.
People do spin out here. That's what all those tire marks are over there. Because when you're coming down that, what you want to do is we'll do another lap, just talk about these corners. But okay, so we'll start on this guy here. So coming up, obviously this one you want to be out wide, cast as straight through as possible, and you want to be fully pinned. You might let off right before, which is totally fine. Get used to it, but don't let off as you're taking a set, or else it's not going to be a fun time. This guy here, take it at a good speed, nice and wide. This whole section right here is a little tricky because there's 3 different parts of pavement here. They lay down 1, 2, 3. You kind of want to be on inside and then 2 outside, just for optimal grip. Because if you're out there, it's a little bit off camber, so you might actually, like I've drifted a little bit on accident, and I had a brown stain moment in my pants back there, but I caught the car, it was fine. This guy, you just want to be as straight over as possible. And then this one out here, like late brake, of course, out wide where that cone is, and on inside here, the little strippy dudes. And we are getting ready to get passed by a very intense brother. Let's go! Cool down laps. Just kidding. We're going though. This is fully pinned and we're not, he's just trucking on us, so that's a lost cause right there. I tried. Whew. Oh my god.
surprised Matt hasn't put harnesses or seats in this
I know,
thing yet.
yeah, it's tough. Like, it's definitely a core workout. But anyway, so I meant to talk about that though. So going down, you don't want to be fully off, and you don't want to be braking. You want to kind of be on the throttle to keep your assets stable. Because you're going down, if you let off, you're shifting away forward. When you're going downhill, your assets is going to start swinging out from under you. I've seen people just like pitch it and just get sideways there, swing out, and oops, it is what it is.
Well, how many laps was that? Like 5?
Yeah, probably. Are you beat up right now?
Yeah, I'm spanked already.
I can keep going if you want.
Yeah. I definitely won't be going that fast on my Firehawk Indy 500s, but we'll just see what happens, I guess. Baby steps.
The biggest thing here is not going fast today. It's bringing the car home in one piece, and I mean internally too with that engine. So there's one person that's very nervous about his Boxer engine issues. It's this guy. I don't blame him. Oh, pit sign. So hand up, pit sign. So if somebody's passing you, sorry, I forgot to go over all this. Somebody's passing you, you want to point which way you want them to go. Big points that way, this way. Pitting, fist up, out the window. And that's good etiquette right there.
So yeah, this is what we just took a rip in. E36 is on RT660s. Don't remember the width he told me. Where does it be? Where it be? Wow, these are 255. I could fit these on my car. Shit. Yeah, that was something. My car has a lot less grip than that, but it should still be pretty decently quick. I'm not aiming to put down some fast lap times today because this is a brand new track for me. I don't want to go 100%. Number one goal is to take the car back home in one piece. So I already emptied everything out of the car. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and head on out there, do some, not some hot laps, but just some practice laps, get used to it, and then maybe later we'll go full send. Who knows? But unfortunately, I have to resort to the GoPros to film this part, so enjoy that. All right, so first session. This is just a learning session. I'm not really gonna go full send just yet. Maybe later.
Not yet. We'll see how the car does. It's kind of more of a shakedown. Take your time, check the traffic. I think we're clear. Got tons of real estate.
You have to queue up right here, like what you
No,
did?
it's fine. No, keep on going. I was just checking for traffic to see if there's anyone around. That's all.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, and you want to be aimed like apex right there. Yep.
Just hit every cone, pretty much.
Pretty much. Out wide here, of course. Hit every cone. Want to be inside here. There you go. Good. Over here, just ride it straight down. Yeah, that one's a little bit later on entry than you think, or else you're going to be flying off a little bit. Maybe just two-wheel it. Not a big deal if you two-wheel it. Yep, that one approached a little bit straighter through, so I'm going to coach you through there next time. And braking zone here, out, and then you want to do a late apex on this one. There we go. Out wide. You ready to set up for the next turn. It's kind of a let off, tap the brake, roll in. Nice. So that part, you might want to hug that side over there. So it's okay to stay to the right, and you want to straighten out and then aim towards that area. Braking zone right here. Perfect. Late apex on this one. Good carry in. Great carry in. Out. There we go. And hug the corner on this one. Nice light steering. Out wide here. This one's kind of a tap. Brake zone right here. Carry speed. It's more of a tap. And then roll into it. This one's definitely a little bit of a harder braking zone. Remember, aim right over there. Yep, out wide. out here. Then you want to start rolling into there. Late apex. Beauty. Beauty. Keep it on over.
Probably should have got brake going over there.
That's an interesting weight transfer. So out wide here. Now start getting in. No, don't brake. So you want to just like nicely like cut that corner right through. And it'll set you perfectly up for the braking zone right here. Remember late apex here. Nice on the throttle now. Carry around here, aim for that cone. Yep. Out wide here, aim for that cone, and stay on the inside. Stay in here, carry in, aim for this cone. Once you're at this cone, straighten out. Aim for that cone there. That's the braking zone right here. Beauty. Yeah, she's a beauty. That's it. That's the weight transfer that I wanted. Slight brakes here. And we're going to let this Miata go by because Miata boy is he's approaching. There he goes. Brakes here. Nice. Carry that. Good, no need to jam super hard on that. Because when you're carrying your inertia there, it's pitching you inside a little bit too quickly. Again, stay on it, stay inside here. Cut there, and straighten out. Yeah. Right about here. It's okay.
This one's a little...
It's okay.
Yeah, the approach for it
is very strange. It's a fine line of coming up too quick on it and coming up not quick enough. Tap here. Carry in. Yeah. There we go. This is such a fun corner to roll into. Carry that. Remember, no sharp inputs here. Just kind of let it ride down. Let it ride down. That's fine. Yep. When your inputs are smooth, they're buttery smooth. You've got very smooth inputs. Always remember that. Don't dirt around. Keep your inputs smooth as you're doing. You're doing great. Cooking just a little bit. It's okay. He's finding the brake lines. We're doing all right. We haven't spun out. We're not dead yet.
I'm not going full throttle around these. I'm like,
oh, I know. I can feel it. That's fine. You're getting your just like your Class B license right now, just on the track.
Alright.
Pretty solid. How do you feel?
Pretty good so far. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time to get used to.
Like I said, it's hard to learn, easy to master, this track.
Yeah. I think that corner I just need to take it easy on until I become really good.
It's weird because it is a pitched turn, it's downhill. You know, it's a little strange. Like any of these elevation change turns are definitely tricky.
Yeah.
As y'all may or may not know.
I think I need more camber too. I just get very understeered in that.
So your understeer happens mid-corner, which, yeah, a little bit more camber would dial in just a little bit better. Because I notice your initial turn-in is great, but it could also be rolling off the brakes as well and doing some trail braking. So that's the thing, because you might be braking a little bit too early, and then need to like just kind of like roll off and carry that inertia. So that's one way I combat understeer if my car doesn't have enough camber. Of course, at the cost of brakes. You don't want to overcook them.
I haven't stress tested these brakes, and I should probably change some fluid by now. It's been a few years, so that's one thing I'm going to have to work on. But I think I don't have to worry about this car at all, as long as I just don't freaking bring out the engine on every single chance I get.
Oh, it feels healthy.
Yeah. I'm gonna check my catch can after this. See how much it filled up. Because that driveway, after, I don't remember if it was 10 or 20 minutes, but it was full. It was bad. So we'll see if this PCV valve did its job. So that was a solid first practice session in the old FRS. I definitely did not ring it out 100% on the track. I was kind of going like 50% throttle, if anything, because first of all, I needed to learn the track to begin with, so that's just a smart thing to do. And I also want to see how the new PCV valve is doing, because I don't know if it's going to dump way more oil into the catch can or stop most of it. So did a light session. I just checked the level, and it is bone dry. So that could mean that could be a good thing. I have to wait till I have to really get on it. It just means that the PCV valve isn't faulty, at least. The old track I used to go to, which is Driveway Austin, is actually now closed, so unfortunately we won't be going there anymore. But on their smallest layout, it is like a 36 second long track, at least in this car. And after about 10 to 20 minutes, this thing will be filled to the top. It's like a whole beer can. So that was really concerning to me. Even with the catch can, I had this other issue where after I stop and leave the car off for a few minutes, start it back up, I would get blue smoke out the exhaust. So burning oil, it wasn't it's not a valve stem seal because it would have kept going if it was. It's not piston rings because it'd be doing it all the time. So, fairly confident it's a PCV. I'm going to go out for a slightly more intense session after this and just keep upping the ante in there, or from there on, see how the car responds to it. So, other than that, this track is sick. I was a little skeptical about it at first because I've only seen videos of this place on like GoPros and stuff, so GoPros make every track look bad. Now that I'm actually here seeing it in person, that hill is huge. That drop off is quite intimidating at first because like it's literally just a blind drop whenever you get to the middle of that corner up there. But it seems like a super fun track. If I get a membership anywhere, it's either going to be here or another place near Fort Worth called Eagles Canyon. I'm going to have to move up there if I do get an Eagles Canyon membership, but it's either going to be this or that. So, having a blast so far. Going to try to come out here more often because there is a guest thing, so I can come out here like once every 3 months or so and get my fix. The real moment of truth is when I start it up. Are you going to smoke? I really wish this lens zoomed in more. Alright, so I'm well aware the audio through the GoPro is no bueno. So, anything I need to commentate over, I'll have to stream it so you can hear me. But, here we go with our second sesh. I'm going to push it a little bit harder this time. Still not going to go 100%. I'm going to save that till next time probably. This might be my last run or something. Depends on when my buddies leave. full send. Holy hell. This thing hauls ass on a track like this. I don't need any more power. This is perfect. I am 100% satisfied. What it needs more is it needs more grip, and it needs more brakes, and probably some aero, and then it's perfect. I love this thing the way it drives so far. That was not half bad. I just need to learn the track. There's some spots where like my instincts are kicking in over my brain, and like I'm missing a few apexes, braking a tad too late, braking way too early, but as I get practice with this track, I'll adjust to it. I definitely need to download this track on Assetto Corsa so I can do a lot of practicing. Woo! So that was the true stress test of the FRS. I'm gonna shut her off, check the catch can again, let it cool down and start it back up. If everything's good, then I think we have a track prepped FRS once again. But holy hell, that was awesome. Damn it, now I need a $3,000 membership. If you made it this far in the video, smash that like button. Help a brother out. Keep having to take my sunglasses off so I can see the screen. It's a problem with polarizers. So, car's been sitting for a little bit. Check the catch can. Still almost bone dry. There's a tiny bit in the bottom, but that's completely normal. Check the oil level. Still exactly how it was. Next and final test. Starting it. Moment of truth. I don't know if it's my eyes fucking with me or what, but I don't think I see any smoke. Other than that, I think it's good. So we're gonna go out there, do a few more laps. Yusef wants a ride along, so see how he likes it. Alright, survived torture test number 1.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Full torture test.
I like it. It feels good. The power feels really nice.
Yeah. I think it's perfect for my skill level right now. But I'm gonna download this track on a set of tonight and start practicing more. Because I'll probably only make it out here like once every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the membership here?
Not yet. I'd have to either live closer or have enough income for that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like I live like an hour away. But I'm planning on buying a house like in Kyle or somewhere near here because they're a little bit cheaper than my area. But if you want, after this, I can give you a ride in my car.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it a lot. It's very like your channel vibes.
Probably.
It's like the most Gran Turismo looking car. The thing that sucks is this chassis Type R is only in Gran Turismo 6. So I still play Gran Turismo 6 just to drive that car.
I made this car on GT7, tried to get the horsepower and everything just right, but on GT7 it just slides every single time.
Yeah, I haven't been playing it as much recently just because of the oversteer.
Yeah, I mean they made a few changes. They changed like the physics of the rear wheel drive cars recently, but it's still a little oversteery for almost everything.
It's gonna be so funny, like the difference in like the way that my car has to drive versus a rear-wheel drive car. It's like really aggressive. It's like violent. Because to get it to turn, I have to like give it really weird steering input or brake input. But so it's super fun to ride in. It's my favorite car to give people ride-alongs in. Because the BRZ was just like kind of like this, you know, you have to drive really smooth.
Yeah. This wasn't as fun as the BMW though. That thing was just hooking everything.
Yeah.
And I what's weird about it is I liked the fact that it was quiet.
Yeah.
It was weird because like you feel like you're going fast, but that doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, my car used to be really quiet, and now it just sounds like it's going 1,000,000 miles an hour, even though it's not.
Yeah. So 3rd and final session complete. Car did really well. We're gonna get a ride along in Yusef's Civic. He's done quite a bit of stuff to this. It's on the same tires as a BMW earlier, so this thing should really hook. So this is my buddy Yusef. He owns this 6th gen, right?
This is an 8th gen 2009 Honda Civic Si. It's a stock motor with an intake, exhaust, and a header. And it's got a bunch of suspension mods to it. It's a super fun C-time car, very aggressive, bumpy, slidey.
Yeah.
Not super fast, but it sounds like it is.
Yeah, I can't wait to experience it.
Yeah, the intake sounds amazing in this thing. And it revs to almost 9,000. It revs to like 8,600 RPM.
Yeah. And the engine you got yesterday was a backup one, right?
Yeah, but it's actually, if this motor blows up, I'm putting a Frankenstein motor in it, which is essentially the block of a TSX K24 and A2, and then the head of a RSX Type S K20 A2 head, and it's got the oil pump from an RSX. So essentially you get the high revving head and high flowing head of a K20 with the torque of a K24.
Oh.
It's gonna need a little bit of like, you know, cleaning up and stuff, but I only plan on using it if I blow this up, because right now it's been running pretty solid. But that'll basically really wake up the bottom end. Like it'll have a ton of torque and it'll make probably 50 more horsepower at the wheels too. Right now this makes like 220, 160, something like that. 220 horsepower, 160 torque at the wheels. And it revs really fast because it's got a lightweight flywheel.
I don't think I've had a ride-along in a front-wheel drive car. I've only had like very few ride-alongs in general.
Front-wheel drive on track is hilarious. It's like you have to just punish the car to get it to turn. And I have a reverse stagger, so it rotates okay, but it's still kind of funny, like versus driving a rear-wheel drive car, the way you have to drive this. It's very like a lot of throttle and brake steering, and a lot of like weird inputs that you wouldn't be able to do in rear-wheel drive. And the car gets very squirrely, so it should be a fun ride along, hopefully.
Yeah. There's a few front-wheel drive cars on Gran Turismo that they're like really twitchy.
Yeah, you can set up like an Integra Type R to be really fun and rotatey in Gran Turismo. It sounds a little ridiculous, but it's super fun.
Facial reactions first. I should have put a GoPro up on the front.
Well, we can always do this again. I've still been braking early here because I just rebuilt my brakes and I don't trust them.
If you guys can see my full face right now, Christ.
That braking is so bumpy.
I thought my seatbelt came undone for a second. But I'm holding a camera instead of an oh shit handle, so I'm getting tossed around way more than I should be.
It's like set up like a race car, but it's a stock interior.
You don't really have a good oh shit handle either.
Yeah, the FRS is a way better one.
Yeah. If I wasn't filming, it'd probably be a lot easier. But
yeah, was it fun anyway?
Yeah. Holy shit! So, one of the questions for my Q&A was, what was the most fun your car had? What was the most fun car you've driven or ridden in?
Yeah.
And this is number one immediately.
That's awesome. Because I set up this whole car myself too. It's like complete DIY. It's the funny because the motor's almost stock. It's just like basic bolt-ons for the diamond. But the whole like suspension and brakes and everything, I did myself.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. And you haven't put that much money into it either.
It's only I'm in this car like $8 or $9 grand.
That's insane.
And it's pretty fast. I mean, like it's not like gonna get any track records, but if you keep up with like at a track day, I can keep up with pretty much anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna need coilovers and RT660s. Probably still won't be as good as this.
Yeah, and to be honest, like I feel like there's still a lot more time under the brakes because right now the car's so bumpy in the braking zones. I'm having to brake really early.
Yeah.
I think as far as turning, I mean, I'm flat out almost everywhere. So. I just love the way it sounds.
Yeah, the sound's really good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I was revving it well past 8. We didn't even touch the rev limiter. Because I have it set to 86, but I don't like revving past like 82 just because it keeps the valve train intact.
I don't like revving past 7.
Yeah, it's like these can rev high, but if you want it to last long, and I don't have a trailer, so I don't go crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sore as fuck tomorrow. I can tell you that.
Yeah, this car is really stiff. It's like 20k rear spring, so it's very bouncy.
Had spot focus on, probably didn't even see it. But yeah, I guess that's a wrap for today. I am spanked. I don't even think I can take my own car out for another run. That was sick.
Yeah, driving this all day beat me up. Because like as I'm driving it, but I'm moving around just as much as you are, so the steering wheel is the only thing I have.
Yeah. I definitely can't do this weekly in my current state.
Yeah. I need to get it, like, so I got a racing seat for it, but the seat mount sucked. So I just need to get like 2 good seat mounts, and then it'll have buckets in it.
Yeah. I think I need to put seats in mine too, because like my lower body's held fine by the bolsters, but my upper body gets thrown around more.
Yeah, and I got a red racing seat, so it looks really cool with the blue on the outside.
Oh, that's neat.
But the thing is, this car, it does, like, other than oil temps, it never gets hot. So I can just thrash on it. Like, we got the same lap time every single lap that session.
Yeah, and that was like what were those lap times, like 130s?
130 flat, and then my PB is like a low 129. But I'm still trying to brake as late as I was able to before after rebuilding my brakes.
Yeah, I'm probably in like the late 130s or something like that. No idea though, but I need to get a lap timer.
We did like 130.5, 130.2, around that range. My max speed was only 95.
What was the fastest you have going on here, like speed-wise?
In the new BRZ, on stock tires, I did like 102. This car hasn't done more than like 97.
You did over 1 in the stock?
Yeah, that thing's, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Shit.
A stock new BRZ is faster than this. Like bone
That's
stock.
faster than mine. I was getting 97 at the end, but I could take that corner faster.
On stock tires, I did a 131 in it, not even pushing. Like literally like a.
That's crazy.
So I cannot imagine what that car is going to be like with full bolt-ons. I wish, like, I only sold mine because I'm getting the GR Corolla.
Yeah.
I think that's a worthy trade.
Y'all might be seeing that one day if it lets me drive it.
If I actually get it, we'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has to get it first.
I'm definitely taking it here a bunch.
Yeah.
I can show you the end.
The battery flew out of my GoPro. I didn't have the door on it.
That's funny. Yeah, I always have I have like the Chinese batteries for my GoPro, so they always die on me. But you see, like, it's literally just a stock motor. I rerouted this coolant line so I could set up the intake like this. But other than that, stock radiator, stock everything. Just a header, an exhaust, and an intake.
The spot focus thing keeps turning on. I gotta focus more on filming, but
yeah,
that was fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's a symphony.
It's like, yeah. Especially like I haven't experienced something like that before, so.
Yeah, and it's really stiff. So this basically handles like as close to a race car as you can get.
Yeah.
Without spending a bunch of money.
It had me wondering, like, shit, if this is like this fast around the corners, imagine like a GT car or something.
Yeah, well, even your car, even though it's McPherson, like, you set it up right, that thing will blow the doors off of this in a corner, because since you're rear wheel drive, you can pitch it in a lot smoother. You see how I have to like do crazy shit with the brakes to get the car to turn?
Yeah.
And then it almost pushes like crazy in the front, and you see my hands just constantly like that. So
I can rotate that pretty good with just the throttle.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's
that with like really with a lot of camber and like ball joint correction and stuff like that, those things handle like other on rails.
Yeah. I might need a dry sump at that point though.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm worried about this too. These oil stuff are pretty bad, and these tires are way more grippy than what I used to have. Here, I wouldn't be worried about it, but at like Eagles Canyon, Coda, those kind of tracks, because like fast left-handers is where these cars oil starve, just like at 86.
Yeah. All right, I am spanked for the day. That was incredible. I'm definitely gonna come out here more often. Don't know about a membership though. I still live too far away, but this thing hooked, and that thing hooked even harder. I need to get me a set of RT660s.
For sure.
Focus, you fuck. Thank you. So that's gonna wrap it up for today. AC is blasting because it is a doozy out here. But holy shit, I found something else to drain my bank account on. So that was a blast. Ridden a couple very, very fast cars, at least compared to what I'm used to. Some of y'all might think, oh, those are fast, they don't have 1,000 horsepower. But whenever you ride in one on track with that amount of grip, and like I didn't have an oh shit handle to hold. I was holding this heavy camera the entire time, so that made me like throw around a lot more than you'd think. This was zoomed in all the way. No, it's not. So, with that, hopefully we'll be able to come out here a lot more often. The car did phenomenal. It had 0 issues whatsoever. And honestly, I think it's ready to start hitting the track more often again. So I'm going to try to come out here at least like once every few months. If I get a membership, I could literally come out here as much as I want, as long as it's a member day. But it's expensive, and I live too far away for that, so I'm just going to settle on the guest fees. No big deal. I do want to come out here more often. I want to drive some more cars. I want to work on this thing, get this thing faster. It could use more grip and more braking power. So that's probably what I'm going to focus on. It does not need more engine power. It's perfect the way it is. And so with that, stay tuned for more. We got a bunch of shit coming for this channel and the main one. You're going to love it. So if you guys are watching this over on the main channel right here, thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I was only like at 4,000 before GT7 came out, which was 2 months ago. And now we're already blowing past 20K. It's absolutely mind-blowing. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, make sure you support the channel by leaving a like and a comment. That's all you really need to do. Anything extra is obviously much appreciated. If you're watching this over on my vlogging channel, which you don't know what it is, it's right here. This is an extended version of this vlog on that channel if you guys want to go watch that. So all of my future vlogs and stuff are going to be posted on that channel if you want to see them. If not, gaming content's still going to be the norm on the main channel, and that's pretty much it. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Rip my bank account.